Hey YouTube, Dave here, and this tree is a problem because of larger trees growing near it. It actually bends out and is growing out towards the house. And this past October we had a number of trees come down in sort of our freak winter storm, and we also had some other trees taken down, and this one is sort of the last tree that my wife and I are very uncomfortable with, and my wife says this tree needs to come down. So normally I would just break out the chainsaw and have this done in fairly short order. What I'm going to try and do is see if I can take this tree down with my new Forrester XXXL, or at least that's what I'm calling it for the time being. So I'm going to see if I can make a video of myself chopping this tree and see if the knife can actually take it down. This is a task that I'm not necessarily well suited for with experience or conditioning, so I'm just going to see how it goes, and if it takes forever I'll try and edit this down, and if I can't do it, I can't do it. But I'm curious to see how it'll go. So I'm going to go set the camera up and start the chopping. Alright, hopefully this is a good angle. So I'm estimating that the tree is maybe 7 or 8 inches in diameter, about where I'm going to cut it. So again, we'll just see how it goes. I will be trying to follow Kylie's lead when he was doing his testing, and let the knife do the work. I'm not going to try and overswing or swing very hard. I'm just going to let the weight of the blade do the work and see what happens. Yeah, that's making some decent progress. Obviously I need to try and do my placement a little bit more carefully. I'm doing extra work that I don't need to do. Placement a little bit more carefully. I'm doing extra work that I don't need to do. experimenting with different cutting techniques, and what seems to be the most effective is if I'm standing facing the tree to cut down into the side and land the knife on that forward portion of the blade. I get a nice bite and chips fly. Coming in this, it's hit or miss, and also I don't get as much penetration if I hit on this section of the blade. And so, you know, I'm not doing this perfectly every stroke, but if I really manage to get that nice sideward, coming down at an angle, coming up at an angle in this portion of the blade, it's got quite a large sweet spot, then that's when I'm really seeing the chips fly. Alright, time to start my back cut, so different angle here. Alright, there she went. So, showing, put this in frame here. I just took down a tree with a knife. So, there it is. Incredible. Amazing in that, you know, of course my arms are fatigued from swinging a heavy blade and chopping down a tree, but minimal shock transmission through the knife handle. Very comfortable to swing, and yeah, just tore right through the wood. So anyway, there it is. Very impressive.